Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all better get your hankies out. Get your hankies out, y'all, because people are going to cry tonight. We're going to cry. I'm going to post that video tonight of that Christine made for Little Monkey in two different halves because it's a little bit long, but it's beautiful, you all. It's absolutely beautiful. And Christine did a really good job. I was kind of hoping she'd get in here before I play the video. And then Brandy's going to come in and talk to us, Monkey's mom. Hello, Yaney and Bojangles, Catalina. Let's see. We'll start reading this. Victoria, Jody. Hello, Kimberly, Creative Spirit, Lucky Girl, Chris, Combat Vet, Beautiful Designs, Victoria, Angel, Barbara, Bashley, Loving Grace, Bojangles, Country Chick, Bless Lulu, Sherry Weeks. Hello, Loving Lives, Jesse Cribbs, Martina, Michelle Tucker. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Michael, Suzanne, Combat Vet, Joyce, Kathleen, Sherry Weeks, Martina, Bashley, Dale Tilly, Elaine, Sunshine, Joyce, D Lucky, Maggie, Tracy. Everybody's in the house tonight. Hello, beautiful sunflower. Hello, hello, hello. I was gonna kind of wait till Christine come in here tonight and see before I play the video because it's actually Christine who made the beautiful video, and then Brady's going to come in here. She has to put Buggy off the bed first, the baby, and she said Tyler's home with her tonight, so she's going to come in. Hello, Bless Lulu. Hi, Miss Daisy. I'm glad you're on. I've had a really rough day, and seeing you all makes it better. Well, I'm glad, honey, and I hope your day gets better, sweetie. I do. Hello, Amanda. Oh, I was supposed to go check and make sure everybody was not deleted or take people off the block list because there's some people that messaged me and said they was blocked. Hello, Mustang Barb. Michael. Hello, everybody. So I was going to wait to see if Christine was going to come in, but I might just go ahead and play the video and then play the other half whenever she gets here, or she can just come along. I'm going to go ahead and post my link out here. And hopefully Brandy's watching when we start this video, because y'all get ready to cry, honey, because it is sad. I'm going to put my link out here just in case Christine or Brandy comes in during the video. It's quite a long video, so I'm going to play the first half of it, and then we'll break, maybe let Brandy talk, and then wait for Christine to get in here, and then I'll play the other half of it. But it's very beautiful, you all, and it just makes you even closer to this little precious baby than you already are. And you know, can you guys hear me pretty good? Hello, Snake Goddess. Hello, hello. Can you hear me pretty good? Hello, Shayla. Um, Christine will probably be in here in a few minutes, but it's just so beautiful. I want to wait till everybody gets in here, and then we'll play it as well. But I wanted Christine to be in here. Let me see if I can call her and see if we can get her in here. But when I start this video, okay. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Loving Grace and Jody and Mustang Barb. Thank you, everybody. I was gonna kind of wait for everybody to get in here before I start playing this video. Hang on, Christine. I'm getting ready to play the video. Did you want to come in with me?
Oh yeah. Are you on live now?
Yeah. Are you? Was you? Did I wake you up?
I fell asleep. I haven't been. This is the first time I slept since we got off the live last night.
Oh, do you want to go ahead and sleep? It's okay if you want to sleep.
No, that's all right. No, that's fine. I'll come up.
Okay, honey. I'm sorry.
I might not be so talkative though.
It's okay. You don't have to come up if you don't want to. I just thought you might want to be here.
Did Brandy come in?
She's coming in.
Is she good? I hope she likes it.
Yeah.
I'll come up for a little bit.
Okay. I didn't want to play your video without you, though.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Thanks.
Are you playing the one or the other one?
I'm going to play the last one, some of the first half, and then the other half whenever.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
So Christine's coming, as y'all heard. She's probably going to kill me. But I didn't want to play it because it's her stuff without it actually, being, her, without, her. So I want to make sure that she's in here. I probably shouldn't have woke her up. Love her heart. She's not had no sleep. She sat up all night long doing this. So I'm going to wait till she gets in here and wait till everybody comes. Then y'all get your hankies out, because this little baby's going to make you cry. This is going to make you cry. And to the creator that this little girl watched, Brandy's daughter watched, I hope you're watching so you can see how badly this family is hurting. I'm not going to bash anybody, but I do want you to see how bad this family is hurting. And, she's made a law. Brandy has made a law, helped pass a law in the state of Idaho for Monkey. It's called Monkey's Law, and it gives them an Amber Alert, because when Monkey went missing, there was not an Amber Alert. So, she's got that passed. You heard her the other night say she's helped the LE out there looking in the fields for him. She's helped put up billboards. I mean, this is her baby, you all. This is not a game, and people judge her for making mistakes. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know how I would be. I would probably not even be able to survive if something like that happened to me. She's strong for just being able to still survive, live along. People expecting her to be perfect. No way can you be any kind of perfect. Your life would never be the same if your child was missing. Never. That's a trauma. Even when Monkey comes home, that will never leave her, ever. That will never leave her. What she has been through since she's lost Monkey. So, hello, Christine.
Hi everybody.
I didn't mean to wake you up, Christine.
No, that's all right. I
Um,
I'm glad that everybody will enjoy it.
yeah, you ain't had no sleep. How long did you go without sleep to make this video?
Well, I haven't slept since yesterday morning because I went to work and then I did the live or the video.
Yes, she is not slept. Was dedicated to this video. And Brandy's going to be in here. And I hope this brings a better perspective to people about this baby and what's really going on, and not pay attention to all the YouTube drama and the people that really don't know much about this case, just taking things, twisting them, and going on with them, and not even realizing that, there's a teenage kids out here watching videos, and they can be hurt. And so, yeah, we all get mad and upset, but can you imagine having a missing child and dealing with that on top of, and everything that goes on with that on top of that? So, yeah, absolutely. There's Miss Robin. Um, so, yeah, are you all ready to watch the video? Get your hankies out because y'all are going to cry. Now, I'm going to play the first half of the video because it's a 20-minute video now, and then we'll play the other half in a little bit. But hopefully, once Brandy gets Buggy down and gets them tucked in and stuff, we'll be able to um, talk to her. She'll come up and talk with us and stuff. Bashley said, Brandy is such a strong woman. I don't know how she carries herself so well. I think about her often. Monkey will have a place in my heart forever until he's home. I think he's like that. It's like that with everyone. That gave me chill bumps, Bashley.
No,
It did. So, if y'all want to get ready, get your hankies out, sit back, and you're going to cry. Just like I said, you're going to cry because Christine did a wonderful job, and this is going to show what it's really about. Okay, so here we go, guys.
I like looking at the moon. Oh, you're getting a picture of the moon? Mm-hmm. Or you're getting a video of the moon? Video. All right, time for bed now. But I still want to look at some stars. How about if we do a line of a pattern with the stars, and maybe we can shape something? What is that called? Astrology. Astrology, right. So let's do astrology. You are silly. Silly.
When the cameras are off, we will shut our phones off, and you guys are at home. How does it affect you guys?
It hurts. You know what? I have 2 teenagers, and about a week ago, my oldest had a friend over, and they were on YouTube. They're 15, and someone sitting there lying and bashing our family. And I've never heard my daughter cry so hard.
Oh my God.
She was on her hands and knees screaming for her brother and screaming because people are cruel, and they hear things. They hear things at school that parents say, because everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. But we're human. We're people. We have a family. We miss our son. I will never not be able to hear those sobs and cries for the rest of my life. I will hear them in my head for the rest of my life. Just the same as the night when I
Michael went missing, and it was 4 a.m., and I told her that she really needed to get some sleep. And she just cried and cried and cried. They need to realize that.
And she's precious. Remember, you had her on here, and she's so sweet, and she just loves her mommy.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay positive, and we're gonna protect our children. We're gonna find better ways. We're gonna change things, because this is
Absolutely.
that's what we're gonna do. And I think there are a lot of people that have good hearts and good intentions to do those things. So we'll just be louder than the negative noise, and that's
Absolutely. Well, you know, you've always got a voice here for Monkey. We're always going to be his voice over here.
Blue and red are his favorite colors, mostly blue. He loves monster trucks. Gravedigger is his favorite monster truck. He loves Spider-Man, Batman. He loves race cars. He loves cars. He loves trucks. Anything that goes. He loves pepperoni pizza, macaroni and cheese, and it has to be the Velveeta kind. It can't be the Kraft macaroni and cheese. You're kind of picky about that one. He loves Otter Pops, the Otter Pop popsicles. He could eat a whole box if I let him. Zebra cakes, the little Debbie Hostess zebra cakes. They get come to. And ding dongs. Loves ding dongs. Strawberry jelly, no seeds, peanut butter. Sometimes he just eats like straight bread. Just like, do you want toast or? He loves being outside. He loves going camping. We like to go fest and go rock hounding. We did get to do one camping trip in the end of May. He got to play soccer with Dad, and we found lots of cool rocks. I've been waiting for it to warm up to finish tumbling them and get them all polished up. He loves panning for gold. He's a fish in water. He is a swimmer. He does know how to swim, yes.
Oh, that's great.
So
I think he looks just like you.
He does.
he has the bluest eyes. And you know what's funny is when he was born, he had black hair.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And it,
He had black hair, and it fell out, and it turned towhead blonde.
oh my God.
Buggy's got the strawberry blonde. Monkey had strawberry blonde probably when he was about 2, I want to say. But he's always been super, super blonde. So.
That's what I thought. We met your daughter, your oldest daughter. She's the sweetest. Oh, she's so sweet.
It's really hard for my oldest son because Monkey and him look very similar. They do look very similar. I mean, you can tell, like, as my oldest son's gotten older, he looks like his dad for sure. But when they were younger, because Tyler and I have been together almost 8 years now. Jesus. Yeah, a while. So we've been a blended family for a long time.
And like, if you want to say something to somebody that may possibly have Monkey about bringing him home, I know you've said it before, but if they're out there maybe listening,
please let him come home. He didn't get to start kindergarten. He should have, he didn't get to be with his family for Christmas. He hasn't, he was so excited for Buggy's birthday. He could not wait for her to turn 2. Please just let him go. Let him come home. It's not fair. It's not fair that you thought you had the right to take our baby and rip our family apart. He needs us and we need him. So please, if you are listening, please let our baby come home. I'll forgive you. I will find it in my heart as long as he's home. I will forgive you. Just let him come home.
want to get hit by any of those. Did you catch that video of me?
I did.
Short 1 minute.
Daddy,
Oh,
what?
don't touch nothing else with that hand. You can only touch with this hand, okay?
Okay. Can you touch one?
Okay, touch your pen. Can you feel how hot that is? Stay back from the stove.
It doesn't feel hot.
But it'll feel hot. Get up. Stay back, stay back.
We made real homemade
We made real homemade cookies.
Can you touch
Don't touch with the other hand.
Aww. Fine.
Not with that. You gotta let it rest.
Aww. We gotta let the cookies rest.
Yeah, 'cause it's hot.
Mm.
Yeah, 2 lifts. You tell Dada, look, I made real cookies.
Trying to do everything I can to make sure. My goal is I want everybody in the world to see his face. I want everybody to know about him.
He hasn't been found in the water. He hasn't been found in any fields. He hasn't been found by helicopter.
You can support Michael. If you find a blue light, put it up, please.
A blue light.
Favorite color.
Front porch light. Okay. I can't imagine what you're going through, so. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm professional.
It's not unprofessional to have a emotion, ma'am. I promise you.
When you're a reporter, you're taught to just stuff that down. You don't do that.
I didn't do that for a long time. Look where I am now.
Thank you. What a sweet child. What a sweet girl. So when you woke up the next day,
I didn't.
and you didn't wake up.
I didn't
The
sleep.
next- You didn't sleep. When the next day came,
Yeah.
and you still didn't have your Michael, what were you feeling?
Despair, sadness. And my heart was broken. It's still broken. Fear. Pure fear. I actually, Tyler had to pick me up. I collapsed when the helicopter flew over. Because it was a nightmare. Like, this can't. I couldn't believe this happening. It's a never-ending nightmare. Yeah. Don't know how to answer. Because I don't know how I'm doing. I'm sad. I'm scared. I'm miserable. I'm lots of counseling. Getting through each day. Yeah. Families of missing children are living through hell on earth, not knowing where their baby is. And honestly, you have no idea what you would do or what you would say or how you would act. There's been so much of that. Well, I would do this. I would do that. I pray that not one of those people ever has to feel a single ounce of of what we are going through on a daily basis. So until, and I pray that nobody ever has to, you've lived that situation or you've walked a second in that situation, don't tell a mother or a father that you know what you would do, because you don't know what you would do. So just be kind and be thankful that, pray that you never have to feel an ounce of this heartache or this heartbreak ever. There are some very, very, very dedicated officers, FBI agents. They live, eat, breathe, sleep, trying to find Michael, trying to find answers. So I have this faith in them to share his story, share his picture. Everyone who just continues to be supportive. Thank everyone.
For you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Are you okay?
No.
And that's okay to not be okay. That was a good answer to be able to share.
Yeah.
Is there something we can do for you?
Don't let anyone lose sight of my brother, please. That's my baby too.
We'll do our best. We'll keep Michael out there. Okay? Right.
Okay,
He has
guys.
been.
So I'm going to end it right there for now, and we'll finish up the rest of it because it's really long, but it's awesome. So we'll finish up the rest of it here in a little bit and let everybody get their composure. Christine did a wonderful job of that. Christine, thank you so much.
You're
It
welcome.
brings insight of who Michael is, what their family's all about, and um, what kind of little child he was, you know. Bashley said, Christine, this is such a beautiful display of Michael's life through pictures, so beautiful and wonderful, put together, almost perfect. Yep. And there's more. I'm going to play the other half of it, but I thought we'd talk about it. Maybe Brandy would come up here as well. She said she's going to get Buggy tucked in, and then she try to come up. Okay. Missouri Mama said, let him go. If you're watching and you have Michael, please just drop him off at the fire department or the hospital. Please just let him go. That's going to make me cry. Christina cried the first time I watched this, and I know
I
it
cried while I made it.
so. Could you imagine what Brandy's going through? I mean, I couldn't imagine it because I wouldn't want to ever go through anything like that. Um,
I just think that, us, the community needs to, I mean, there's been a lot of things going on this week, and I feel like, we all just need to take a time out and just consider each other's feelings. And, we're all just people too. And especially if you have a missing child, I mean, it's not just the parents that are going through heartbreak, it's their whole family. And I just wanted to, I know that Brandy's been going through a hard time, and she was, talking to us about it. And I just wanted just to kind of let everybody see what her life is like through her eyes on this video and her family's eyes. And so you get a little glimpse of, you probably, we could never feel what she feels, but I just hope that this captures a little bit of how, how she feels inside: sadness, happiness, sorrow, joy when she sees pictures of little monkey. But we'll never know, and I hope I'll never know, or any of us will never know. But I just feel like we all just need to be a little bit kinder to each other, and in the YouTube streets. And let's just try to support each other, and especially those who were actually trying to help. Instead
yeah.
of trying to do research to hurt each other, let's do research to help each other.
Hmm. Absolutely. I 100% agree. I do.
Christine, you got me over here bawling my eyes out.
I knew it. I knew,
Oh,
Robin.
I'm sorry, Robin.
I knew it would be sad for you.
I'm
It was
giving
sad
you a hug.
for all of us. I mean, I can't even imagine what she's going through. I just want to pray the Lord, please bring him home. Please stop this mother from having this family from having to go through this torture. Because, like I said, even when he does come home, they're still going to have a lot of healing to do. And because this has been pure torture and traumatized, not knowing where your baby's at, if he's warm, if he's eating, if he's being taken care of, is he lonely, is he crying, you know um we can only imagine, but I wouldn't want to be in that place where she's at
It's
ever,
so
ever.
it's so hard. I can't even understand it. It's
Right.
so hard. I hope Michael comes home.
I do too.
and
And
and go ahead, Christine.
I just wanted to say that, Brandy and her family and little Michael, I just wanted to try to make him come to life for everybody. And let's shed a little light on this family too. Because Brandy really needs us as a community as well to try to help find Monkey too.
There's Brandy. Hello, Brandy. Hello. She's in here
Hi,
with us.
Brandy.
I'll put a link out if she wants to come up. But yeah, we definitely want to keep her and little Monkey's name out here and give him the attention that other children are getting, and other, he needs if you see something, please say something. And you never know, somebody might be watching my YouTube channel or other people's YouTube channels and see this baby out with somebody, just like who was it? Was it Yaney? Yaney,
It,
was it Yaney that said she thought she seen
it
a little
was
boy that looked like him yesterday?
it was CDT or CTD, something like that.
DTC said that she
Thank
saw.
you, you all.
Hello, Mustang Barb. She said that she thought she seen a little boy that looked just like him. So I told her to call the Fruitland Police Department. Now I don't
Absolutely,
know,
yeah.
we don't know, but hey, if you think you see him, even if it's a false, you know, thing, at least it's been checked out. At least, because
Definitely.
when you have that gut feeling, and just like with Elizabeth Smart, um, and other people's kids that's been found, people have seen them out and had that gut feeling like, hey, that's her, that's Elizabeth Smart, and even asked her, and she was so scared she couldn't tell him who she really was. And I don't think he called the law. But eventually they did, and they figured it out. And it took them a while to get Elizabeth Smart to tell who she really was. So the more publicity, the more we bring this out here, just like with SummerWells. The more after somebody has him, um, he'll be found. See something, say something. Um, let me this little picture here. This picture here, Brandy, just screams a broken-hearted mama to me. I mean, it just screams broken heart to me. And you guys seen it for yourself. Um, what Christine did is just bring out really what's really going on in this case. Where did Christine go? We dropped her. And this baby, he's got a voice too. And if he's still out there, we want to bring him home and get him found. Let him come home to his family. I'm sure he misses his family. If anybody in here is from the Idaho area, please contact the Fruitland Police Department in Idaho. It's running in the little stream down below, right beside a Summer. You'll see Monkey Vaughan, Fruitland Police in Idaho. The number is 208-642-6006. If you've seen him or know anybody that has seen a little boy like him, please don't hesitate to call. Let them go check it out. It might not be what you think it is, but guess what? It might be what you think it is. Thank you, Daisy, for supporting missing children. Thank you. He's a beautiful child. Nice video. Christine did a great job, you guys. She did the little Summers video as well. And I'm going to play the rest of this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my monkey, and then we'll play the rest of it. Jesse said, I can't get over Christine staying up all night to make this video for Monkey and Family. It was so good. I know. She's a dedicated lady for sure. Because you worked too, didn't you? You worked
Yeah,
yesterday?
I worked all day and then came home and if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yes, ma'am. She's a go-getter. I'm telling you.
And monkey's just as important as any other, all the missing children out there are just as important. And I think I promised somebody I was going to do one for Harmony as well, but give me a chance to recover.
You need to recover, girl. You
Yeah.
need to recover for this. Um, Definitely you need to recover. Um, but yeah.
Daisy,
Mm-hmm.
I watched a video of Scott H today while he was. It wasn't from today. It was in May though, and they were riding around where Donald worked and stuff. And he had a really good point about where Summer could possibly be. And
Right.
you know how they got to prepare the land to build a house.
Mm-hmm.
He could have put her down there before the cement was poured.
That's true. Could have been. I might do another separate video tonight about Summer, but I kind of want to focus today on Monkey and give him all the light right now, because we talk about Summer a lot, and tonight's his night for me, um, because he deserves to have the light just as any other child does. Ashley Tech said, "All it takes is one story, share, tweet, conversation. Let us shout out this baby's name around the world." Hello, Brandy. How are you
Hi.
doing, honey?
Oh,
Did you
I'm.
did you watch
Oh,
the
Miss
video?
Christine. Yeah, I had
Oh,
to. I'm sorry. I thought it was 9:30 my time. I was just finishing up getting everybody settled after dinner. So, Miss
it's
Christine, thank you. Thank you
Oh,
so
you're
much.
welcome.
there's still more to the video. It's really long, so I wanted to play half of it now, and then let you talk, and then we'll play some of it too. But
I had
people
to.
need to see this. People needs to see the hurt. People needs to see what you're going through, what your daily struggle is every single day, having your heart ripped out every single day. The unsettledness, I mean, I couldn't even imagine, you know, what you're going through and what you've been going through. And we want to keep his name out here. We want to have support for him, even if we have to make everybody on YouTube pissed off. Oh well, at least his name will be out here. You know what I'm saying? That's how we have to do it sometimes, you all.
Yes,
Because
we do.
I mean, we want him, and I'm not
And
trying.
Brandy, I just want to say that, you know, I hope that everybody watches this video and they get a little bit. I know they'll never feel how you feel, but I wanted to capture, a little bit of your feelings of missing little monkey, um and maybe, just maybe, they'll be a little kinder to you and your family, because that's not fair.
No,
Well,
it's not.
everybody has their opinions.
Yeah, but
That's right.
knowing that you
I know.
hurt someone's feeling, like a child's feelings like that, knowing that you hurt them, and then still deliberately just going on lets me know what kind of person you are. um and you know um you've brought a law for Monkey. I mean, there was an Amber Alert until
No,
now.
there
You
wasn't.
uh,
No,
yeah, you
so that, okay. I got to correct you, Miss Daisy. So Monkey
okay,
does not have an Amber Alert.
okay,
Monkey's Law is, excuse me, Monkey's Law is an endangered missing persons. Love you. I love you too. You could hear me crying. I went
oh
outside.
yeah,
Um,
I'm
so there
sorry.
was
I didn't
not.
mean to cry.
No, no, it's beautiful, beautiful. And yeah,
I'm sorry, Brandy. My heart goes out to you. It really does. And I hope that I captured a little bit of Monkey's spirit, because I feel like he was, guiding me through that whole thing. And I cried almost through the whole thing making it.
mm-hmm.
So I just hope it just captured a little bit of everything that you're feeling. I hope I captured Monkey's spirit too.
I think you did. I wholeheartedly believe you did. And
I can't wait for him to get home so I can show him how many people. There's so many people that are trying to show who he is. And I think showing who Michael is, people can see him, just in case, his hair color did change or his mannerisms or something. Like, that's important. It's very important. And you did an amazing job, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
People are so selfish. I don't understand why they don't bring him back home. What do you want with him? He's not even your child.
I don't want to give you like false hope or anything, Brandi. But we did have somebody in here yesterday who said that she saw a child that looked just like him, and I told her to call the Fruitland police. She comes in here often, and she said she was going to, but she said that he looked a lot like Monkey. So hopefully, I mean, it might not be nothing, but hopefully through this, maybe there is somebody out here that will see him. Because if his face is so familiar, that's like with Summer right now. If she was out in public, we would know. Every one of us on YouTube.
I would snatch her up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I would run and grab her.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So if we're familiar with Monkey's face, no matter what color his hair is or what his hairstyle is, then if we see him out with somebody, we're going to know it's him,
Absolutely. And that's why we did a lot of close-ups of his face. If you notice in the video, I don't just get his surroundings. I go really close to his face so that you can notice a lot of his characteristics in his face.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Those eyes, that nose, that nose.
And the smile.
He's got gap teeth too.
He looked like he had lots of energy in those videos.
Well, he has lots of energy. He's just, he's kept me young. No, Monkey's not allergic to anything. No, Monkey doesn't have any distinguishing birthmarks. He doesn't have any distinguishing scars. He's a healthy little boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's skinny, but he's that boy. He's got a hollow leg. He can eat for days. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, and he's probably grown some since then, right?
Yeah,
he's probably grown a little bit since then, so he might be a little taller.
Might have a loose tooth out or one tooth out.
And I mean, even if you go up and ask a child their name, then they tell you what a different name, or that doesn't mean that's not that child, because you've seen Elizabeth Smart, like I was just talking about with her. She was afraid to say her real name. I mean, it took the police a while for her to tell who she really was, because she was so brainwashed, with the person that she was with. So even if you see something, say something. If it's in your gut and you're like, I think that's him, then definitely call that police. It's not going to hurt nothing just to have it checked out. You might offend a parent or somebody, but oh well, at least you've found out that that's not the child. And that's what I told the girl yesterday.
Thank you, Sandra.
I will tell this. There was a gentleman, I believe, out of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And they same last name, but missing a letter. And little boy, 5 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes. The clerk called the police and was like, hey, I think this is Michael Monkey Vaughan,
Oh wow.
and got a hold of law enforcement here and local law enforcement in Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Went out, and this gentleman actually, because somebody had commented and was like, because this gentleman, the father of this little boy,
Mhm.
stated what had happened, and the local police had come to his door, knocked on the door, and he basically had to prove that that was his son.
Wow. But
And but well, that's not Michael, and that was his son. This gentleman, people were like, "Oh, you know, how inconvenient for you," or anything like that. And he personally put out a message stating, "I didn't care a damn bit. If this was my son,
right.
yes, I would want the police knocking on my door every second of the day if they thought that was my baby." And
Exactly.
um, was a very sweet man. Spoke with him, and I apologized to him, and it's like, no, I'm putting out fires, and I'm glad that they are being diligent and vigilant, and they're looking into every lead. And
Yes. And if they see him, and you never know, maybe that one time that you call, that might be him,
right,
and most people and most parents that has a child that looks just like my monkey would not care at all, because they would be thinking, the same thing as what that man thought. If it was my child, I'd want somebody to, say something. And I don't know if DTC will be back tonight, but she definitely said that she was going to call. Now, she didn't say where it was or anything like that, but she said it looked like him. But, there's a lot of kids that does look like him. And I don't know where she's from or anything, but yeah, definitely call, report it. I'm sure you're not going to hurt nobody's feelings. They'll
no,
check it out. But it's better to be checked out than to pass up an
what if?
opportunity of, yeah, actually finding him with somebody. Because I really think someone has him just
Me
because
too.
he's cute, and maybe they don't have a child of their own and they want a child. Now, that's my opinion. And they get brave after a while, and they start coming out in public with them. Um,
Right.
and
And
so,
that's what worries me sometimes. If the louder I'm gonna be, or the louder we are being, are
yeah,
No,
they gonna?
let me tell
the
you
police,
something.
you got a
It's
good
so hard.
police department.
They
Brandy,
are.
God works in mysterious ways, and He has ways of making things happen. And you got to
Yes, ma'am.
trust that, and pray and decree in Jesus' name that he'll be brought home safely. And he has ways of changing hearts, changing minds. And that little birdie that's inside of people saying, just like it was with that girl yesterday, saying, "Man, that looks like Monkey Vaughn." He's going to scream that real loud at somebody one day, and they're going to find out, and they're going to find your baby and bring him home. And I pray it's soon, because I
They're
know
gonna bring them
everybody.
home.
Yes.
Daisy, can you pray right now, please?
Yes, I can. I'll definitely pray. Dear Lord Jesus, I ask you, and we're going to pray and decree in your name that the Lord touches the person that has this baby, and their heart and the people that surrounds, and make a way for this baby to come home. Lord, change hearts. Let somebody see him. Let it scream inside their soul that that's him. Let him call the police. Let him come home before his birthday, Lord. But I know your timing is the right timing, Lord. Keep him safe. Have your angels around him, surround him and touch him. And I know you have those warrior angels. We're going to call upon the warrior angels today We're going to call upon the guardian angels to surround this baby and bring him home. In your holy, precious name, amen.
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 There is warfare and angels out here, and we have to call upon them. They're just waiting for us to call upon them.
I do every damn night, every day.
Sometimes God's timing is not our timing, but He has the right time, Brandi.
Yes, he does.
And you hold on to that. And he, oh, I can feel it. He's gonna move.
Brandy, I'm telling you, when I was,
He's gonna
I
move.
I worked Friday and I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I worked all day, and when I came home after I got off Daisy's live, I worked on your video. And I'm telling you now, I was guided. I'm telling you. I don't know if it was to touch somebody's heart who may be watching this. I don't know if it's, but whatever it is, I was guided to make this video for you. I promise you, I have not had any sleep since yesterday at 5 o'clock in the morning is when I woke up. I've had zero sleep, but I'm telling you, my heart, something has guided me to do it, and it was important enough for me to stay up for that many hours to get this done so that we can have it here tonight. Somebody has to be watching this that knows something about your baby. I'm telling you. I feel it. That's the reason I've never stayed up like this before to work straight through ever.
Right. And I do want to.
I hadn't slept in 2 days, like straight. I slept about an hour and then I had a dream and woke up. So that kind of makes sense.
So we're both
And I
feeling it. We're all feeling it.
can't thank you enough for doing this.
And I just want to say this. Jesus said, when two or more are gathered in my name, there I will be. So guess what? He's with us right now, you Lord. Dear Lord.
Praise God.
I can feel him strongly, and
I can too.
he's going to move on this.
I felt him all day with me today. He's with
Yeah.
me every day, but today, I don't know. Today was just the day to be like it. Somebody's watching this that knows something, Brandi. I don't. I'm telling you.
I believe it. I believe whoever has Monkey is watching everything
And
I do.
I wanted them to see you in your emotional state. I want them to feel your feelings. That's I could not stop until I got it straight, till I got it right. And I wanted them to see how your heart breaks, and not only just yours, but your whole family. And I wish that
Y'all
we
just
could play the first
heard my
one because
son.
the first one was better.
Y'all just heard my oldest son, open up his window and tell me that he loves me. And just, we're all hurting, our whole family.
I'm so sorry, Brandi.
We just want our baby home. All of us. You heard Kira with, don't lose sight of my brother. He's my baby too. Like,
I want to pray and decree that he'll be home for his 6th birthday. In Jesus' name. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. He'll be home.
Please just please let him come home. Please.
And any creator that is watching this, please help her too. Brandi and her family are hurting, and just be kind, okay? Just be kind to her. You may not agree with everything, but let's be kind to her and her family, please.
The torture that she's feeling in her heart right now is unbearable. I don't even see how she's functioning every day because I know I would not be able to function. Um,
I
and
won't lie, there are days when I just don't even want to. There have been days when, like, why did I wake up? He's not here. Why did I wake up? Why did I wake up and he's not here?
I believe he's near.
Where is he? It's
do you believe it might be somebody in your town, Brandy?
possibly,
I do too.
I'm not sure. Statistics and everything, I've gone through so much, so much. I don't sleep, so I read lots and go through lots of things, and now I'm working on more of law aspects. So
And even if Monkey is found, still fight for those other missing children out here. And I
I'll
know
never
you,
quit.
yeah.
I did
Um,
it before. I did it before. Um, for 2 years before, and that I even brought that up to the FBI. I was like, was I targeted because I was an advocate for, save our children and putting missing children out there? And was my family targeted? I brought that up. It was just a theory, I don't know it factual or anything like that. It was just a thought that came to my head. And I'm like, what about this?
Okay, you don't
Everything
have
I could
to here.
possibly think of.
I have
Everything
a
I could
question.
possibly think of.
I have
right.
a
Yes.
question, Brandy. Um, did Michael play Minecraft?
Yes,
Did he
but he didn't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
did he play with other people?
No. So he would play Minecraft, and his older brother and sister, they played with other people, but they would like pretend he was in their area or whatever, but he was
Mhm.
never on a live or anything like that. If he didn't have the connection to that.
Okay.
And that was
Yeah.
all controlled under my email account, actually, for anything that Michael did in video games. And the FBI, they have all of that. So
Yeah, I thought that too when it was brought up yesterday. I said, my grandson, he's my youngest and he's 8, and they all play Mortal Kombat, and I mean, it's like, come on, are you guys serious? You're I don't
no,
know.
no, the kids would pretend Monkey was in, because they would both be on their devices and they'd be in, their Minecraft live or whatever. But Monkey was never set into the live stage. He was
Right.
always in creative mode. And they would just pretend with him to keep him happy because he wasn't allowed to be in there. So
Right.
Right.
Right. Um, do you think that he might have wandered down to that park and somebody found him down there?
I don't believe he made it that far.
You don't.
Not
Hmm.
with, no, not with what the police have said and things. Uh, information. I'm not going to put that all out there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame
Um,
you.
Brandy, historically, when someone takes a child, they watch if it's social media or the scene of the crime. Usually, the person will come back and to that area, or because of social media now, they more than likely will be watching.
Yes.
yes.
So it's important
Yes.
that we continue
That's
to
why there
have.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
How
I'm
many
sorry.
posters do you have of Michael in your yard?
In my yard, I have 2 right now. The entire neighborhood, I'd have to go count. I'm in
I'm
No,
H
that's good.
neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Every telephone post, business in our town, people's cars, our cars, everybody's vehicles.
I just want to say that I could feel the love that you have for Michael, and I could feel the love that you have for all of your children and your family. Just diving deeper into, you know, your family, I could feel that love that you have for them. And I just want to say, stay strong.
and don't give up because he's out there
Never.
and
He's
God's in
coming home.
control. Yes. Um, God is ultimately in control, and um, he's our creator. He can change hearts. He can. He will bring him home. Um, we just got to have faith that he will. And like I said, it's in his timing. And if you see something, say something. Um, pray for
If you
him.
know something, say
If
something.
you know something, he might have black hair now. They may have cut it off. Um, but you might be able to change that hair, but you can't change that little smile and that little face.
That's
Um,
right.
No way.
no way. And
That's like me. I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. Well, I don't know. I just quit praying, and all out of nowhere, this lady came to me from News Channel 3 out of Michigan and interviewed me about my daughter and asked me what I thought about the Miller versus Alabama. And I told her it was wrong. It's wrong to give a juvenile a gun and let them just shoot someone and let them go about their life.
I'm gonna put a link to this video out on here because everybody's
Okay.
asking for it, and then we'll play the rest of it here in a minute, and because I want y'all to see it as well. But
And if
um,
there's any creators are out here watching, you have my permission to play it on your channel. You have, and as long as that's okay with Brandy and Miss Daisy, because
um,
um, it's okay with me, as long as it's okay with Brandy and Miss Daisy. You have my permission to play it on your channels. You have permission to, whatever you want to do with it, it's fine as long as it's for good. If it's for good, I don't care
and
because
I
he
want to
needs
say,
to be out there.
to the YouTube bashers out here, and I know you watch my uh my shows. Um, the money ain't worth it. The views and the clicks are not worth hurting a family or children over the drama. I mean, it's not worth it. You could be helping finding this child instead of concentrating on all the negativities and bringing this family down. You could be putting this baby's face out here and supporting the family. And oh, that's extremely hard. Linked. I'm sorry. Instead of choosing to bash this family. Um, and so just stop. Just stop. You
Keep his
know,
face out there.
mm-hmm. They said I put the
Please.
wrong one out here.
That's all we've ever asked. That's
Yeah.
Keep
all.
his face out there just like we do Summer.
Keep his name out here, keep his face out here. Um, because you don't know what you would do faced in a situation like this. You cannot judge anybody that has in a situation the torture that a mother feels for her child, the want that a mother feels to have her child around. uh, you just have no idea. Brandy is surviving way more than I would even be able to survive. I would be bitter. I would have never speak to nobody ever again. I just I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't.
Well, trust me, there I have another side, and I try to keep that side private because that's I got to let it out one way or another.
It's
Yeah.
okay,
And
Brandy.
for
Yes. And watch.
you know what,
Let me go ahead.
and for it to be publicized is, you know what, yeah, I am who I am, and I won't deny it.
And
I
we
won't
all
deny my past. I won't deny anything.
right.
But I will do anything to protect my family, my children, my baby. I don't want the focus to be taken off of him. That
And drama.
so
Go ahead,
yes,
Brand.
yes. So, things from years ago or whatever, years, 20 years, 15 years,
Right.
and
Mhm.
I that doesn't make a difference. I mean, Michael is 5 years old. He is going to be 6 in 34 days. 34 days. So to take your focus off the fact that he is missing, and the police have continuously said that we have been 100% cooperative, and we are with him all the time, and the FBI, and Jesus, what more can we do? Like we've plastered cities, towns, and we're trying to get laws changed, and we're trying to find our baby, and we're trying to work and take care of our family. What more can we do? So excuse me if I take a break, and after I've cooked dinner and lunch, or I am on here to maybe vent for a minute or take a break.
One thing I do have
Early in the morning while everybody's off to school, after I've already taken everybody to school and baby's still sleeping and husband's at work, I'm going to walk the field again tonight because I want to take pictures, because it's heartbreaking to see what the fields look like right now. It's I did it a couple weeks ago, and I talked to the farmer, and I was like, I'm sorry if I'm trespassing. I what do I do? What do I do? I just keep going.
You wait, let God, let go, let God. You need to rest. I know I know it's going to be hard for you to rest. I know this because you want to get Michael back, but Michael is being brought back to you by God, and sometimes we just have to let go and let God. I'm not saying let go of Michael. I'm just saying let go of like all of the I mean, I watched a stream that, someone caught you cussing, and I was like, you people are sick.
What would
I
they
cuss.
do? But
I cuss. I do. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was raised by sailors, and that's how we express our emotions. We don't hit. We don't hurt.
You don't have to explain yourself, Brandi. I understand.
Everybody gets upset and under pressure like this that you've been under, and the scrutiny. Anybody would snap, or anybody would be upset. Listen, the other night I cussed like a sailor on Sunday night. I didn't mean to do it, but I was mad and I couldn't help it. But it comes out, and that's the old devil taunting you. That's what it is. But one thing I have learned, and I want to give you this advice, because I've only been doing this YouTube live stuff for a while, that YouTube, some of these people are just pure evil on here. Not all, but there's a lot. and you absolutely can barely trust anybody anymore. So be
Oh,
careful who you. I mean,
I've
because
learned very easily.
me too. I mean, I've had people call me up and act like that they're my friend, and then do a smash live on me that night. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what is going on? So I've never dealt with so much evil and goodness at the same time, because people that generally support my channel and support me are good. It's just there's a lot of evil, and I've never dealt with that kind before. So I just wanted to tell you to, and I'm sure you know that now, to be careful, because there's vultures out here
Yes.
ready to attack. And it's not about finding the kids. It's about clicks, views, and money in their part. And it's shameful. And the way that they rip families apart, and just the things that they do. They don't want other creators out here putting the child's name out. It's a mess. Not every creator's like that, but there's a lot of them out here, and I've learned the hard way, really the hard way.
Oh, I've
um,
been seeing it. And you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Like I didn't know anything about YouTube, Twitter. Um, yeah, I used Facebook for a long period of time, but it was just, you know, me randomly posting things and stuff about my kids, and especially for my family, because my family's far away. So just
right.
I,
everybody, in my opinion, everybody should be supporting one another. And yes, we all have different opinions, and yes, we all have differences in how we do things in our lives, and that's why you're a human being, right?
Right. Absolutely.
So, um,
I wasn't going to come on tonight because I'm going through it really bad because my son's birthday's today.
That makes it hard when.
But I wanted to hear the video. I wanted to watch the video. I mean, when I go to my son's house, my other son, I can't. There's no cussing. And my son he'll let you know too.
It's
I'm
just,
getting better about it, that's for sure.
well, when people push you to the limit, you know what I'm saying? And when you're pushed to the limit and you're stressed out, things come out that you don't mean. There ain't nobody that walks on the face of this earth that's perfect. The only person that's ever been perfect that walked on this earth was Jesus Christ. And everybody falls short, and everybody has failures. And I'm not saying you have or anything, but we all make mistakes. And um
Oh, I do. I've got my failures and I've got my mistakes. That's for sure. I will never deny it.
Thank you
But
but
guys.
I've learned, and I learn every day, and I keep learning. And I try to be a better person. And
well, to put they need to put themselves in your shoes, because you are living a nightmare right now. What you are going through is literally a nightmare. And they don't understand that sometimes that kind of stuff, you can only take so much. A human being can only take so much before they snap. And I think that whoever done that to you absolutely was a rotten person to put that out there. And
Mm-hmm.
because they don't know what it's like to um to suffer like you've been suffering. And you know it's awful. It's just awful. And for these YouTubers to grab onto things for clicks and views and hurt families, even after someone says, hey, look, you've hurt their family. And yes, I did. I went to that YouTube creator and I told him in a chat, not in front of everybody, but in under one of those
mhm.
videos, that he hurt your family. And he didn't care.
Thank you,
They don't,
German Shepherd
they don't
Mom.
care. It's all about clicks and views. That's what it is.
I heard it and I was like, you know what? You're a very sorry, unfeeling, cold person. I mean, how can you even do that? And you're
You know,
right.
I
People
thought
gotta
maybe
walk
it's a
in.
hug.
Do
People
what?
gotta walk in your shoes unless they've walked in your shoes a mile. No, they don't get it.
No, they don't.
You can come and walk with me till your toes bleed. I've said it before, which mine have multiple times. I got new boots, so let's go. I've never said not. I've never. I am not in control of what other people say. I don't have minions. I don't have anything.
Yeah.
People are people, and they are who they are, and they have their own opinions. Everyone has their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's true. Um, but to just,
that's
uh, you know, it's just, but the negative does bring his name out there. I mean, even though it is negative, it does still keep his face out there, Brandy. I hate it,
I know.
but
I
you
do
know,
too.
at least they are keeping it out there, but hurting your daughter like that, it's just it's ridiculous. And we got a
I got
troll
chills
here.
just thinking about her sobs and cries. I can't even. And it wasn't that she was looking up. It was just a video that came across, and they were watching it on the couch. And God,
Right.
she wouldn't even tell me.
Quentin,
At first,
that's just
she wouldn't even tell me what was
unnecessary.
wrong. Trying to figure out what was wrong, what happened, what was going on, because they were just chilling on the couch and
Right.
putting dinner away. And she stormed out the house and went outside, and she was crying hysterically. And I didn't know what the hell happened. What's going on? Like we had a good dinner, good evening. Like what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
And she's screaming for her brother and just God.
Right. Well, that it's just uncalled for, but you keep fighting. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let no haters hurt you. And
As much as
you know,
it does. And no, it's not going to happen because we're going to bring Michael home. Monkey's coming home, and we're going to keep fighting. We're going to find him. We're going to figure out who took him. And, the FBI, Idaho State Police, Fruitland Police Department, they're working so hard every damn day on top of, especially Fruitland Police Department, they still have a community to take care of.
right.
But
But
they're gonna find him. We all are gonna find him, and I'm gonna keep pushing his name out there. I'm gonna keep doing what they tell me to do, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our baby home.
absolutely. Even if even with the haters, like I said, they're bringing out the negative, but like I said, you make people mad, and they'll the a little bit of drama does cause attention, and I hate to say it, but it really does, and it brings
It
attention.
does.
And so you know you just do whatever you have to do. And when people come in here with the
Well,
rudeness like that one did, mods, just block them. I just blocked them anyway. But there's people in here, just they're coming in, and it's probably one of those creators that's doing it anyway. But they're just brats out here. It's never ending hate. It's never ending, no matter what you
Brandy,
try to do.
I
Huh?
just want to say that I think that your young lady, your daughter, you have really did a great job with her. She is so mature
Oh yeah.
and oh my gosh, so very articulate, and you've done a wonderful job with her. You really have. And you got to give yourself credit for that because she is amazing. She is. She's amazing.
Yes, she is.
She is incredible. All of my children are incredible. She, oh, she's wise beyond her years, and I get worried about that at times.
Well, it just
So I'm
touched
like,
my
wait a
heart.
minute, take a step back, darling.
Well, it
Please
just
be a
touched my
kid.
heart that she felt the reporters, her emotions, and she took it upon herself to feel the need to comfort her, even though her brother's missing. She still wanted to comfort somebody else, and that is amazing. To look beyond, she's able to look beyond herself and look at somebody else's feelings. That's amazing, and you did a good job with her, Brandi.
She still does that. I applaud so much. She's just an impeccable lady. I don't know how I got so blessed.
Yeah, she is. She looks like she's kind of your rock as you are hers as well. And sometimes kids can be our children can be our rocks. Um, and y'all can hurt together because I can tell she's hurting. Every one of them probably are hurting right now,
They are.
and we just need to keep, not only pray for you, but pray for them as well, and your husband too, to get through
Yeah.
this. And like I said,
Oh,
even
he's
after,
something.
huh?
He's something else. He's got the softest heart I've ever met. I tell you what. But
Your husband does.
yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
I, I know this is hard on him, just as it is your whole family, and it, it's going to get better. I promise. He's going to come home, and then when he does come home, you're going to need healing still, um, because there's trauma. There's trauma there. The whole family is still going to be traumatized. You're not going to let him out. And you're probably going through that right now, where you won't leave your baby for just a second, probably, where you know won't let your kids walk behind you or anything like that. And
No,
nowadays
right.
it's not safe
Yeah.
to. It's not. It ain't, because they'll come up and
Yeah,
grab your
no,
kid
there's
right out of your
exactly.
arms. They're
I think Brandy will be just fine when Monkey comes home.
yes.
I
And
don't
let's.
think there's no turning back once he's home. It's just going to be a glorious day.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't
It's
that be
going to be.
awesome? Wouldn't that
It
be
is
awesome
going to be.
if somebody on here could actually have seen him and call in and find him? I mean, or any YouTuber, not just mine. I hope it's any YouTuber. I encourage any YouTuber to support Brandy and put Monkey's name out here, and and help look out for this little baby, because these little babies need attention just as any other child needs attention.
They all
Um,
do.
and I think,
All of them.
yeah, they do. And the more his little face is out here, the more people will be looking. And like I said, it just takes that one time for the right person to see and say, "Hey, that looks like little monkey Vaughan. I might call on that." Don't hesitate. Do it. You're
Take a
not going to get in
picture.
trouble. Yeah, just have somebody check it out. You're not going to get in trouble over that. Not at all. You know?
Take a
Nope.
picture of him and try to do it, you know,
Don't
where you're
send it
not.
to me, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
don't tell
take a
Brandy.
picture of it and take a picture of the baby if you think it's Michael, and
Send it to law
immediately
enforcement.
call 911.
call 911 in your area. They'll get a hold of the Fruitland Police Department, and they'll go from there. But no, please don't tell Brandi. We don't need her all upset and going through that again.
Jinky.
Just have them check it out themselves, and you never know. We could bring
Send it
this.
to your local law enforcement. If you believe you've seen Michael, or you see Michael, if you see Michael, please send it. Call 911 or I shouldn't probably say that, but if you believe it is Michael and you see that it's Michael,
I would snatch him up.
yeah.
The problem is that they probably take off. You got to be very, very careful, because
Discreet.
if you call a person out that has Michael, they're going to run off, and then you may not never catch him. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have
Right.
to be careful and call your and just carefully keep an eye on them until the police gets there and checks it out.
You have to have the mind of a detective.
Because if you say, "Oh, that's Michael Vaughan," then they're going to get scared and run off.
Yep, and car plates. Yep.
They're going to make sure they disappear. And even if it was him, well, they're not never going to find him then again, because you've done already run them off. So play it smart and
Exactly.
call the police and hang out around there until the police gets there to check it out. Just like with Elizabeth Smart and all the other children. One thing I was watching is the little boy in Australia that they found. His mom was so upset. Like they found him alive, and when she went up to him, like she couldn't even walk. Like she couldn't even walk up to get him. Finally, they took her up there. They pretty much had to take her hand by hand to get her baby, but she finally held him in her arms. But she literally could not walk up to get her baby. That's how traumatized and how terrified she was, and how
I'm
much
afraid my heart will stop the moment I see Lucky.
Oh Lord, and I'm the opposite, because I wanted to be up there and see.
I would give my heart and soul right now. I'm sitting on the front porch. I'm waiting. I've got his shark lamp. It's been out here since the night he went missing. I've got it hanging up on the wall. Our flowers that we planted in June before his birthday are huge. We planted snapdragons. The plant has gotten so big, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting every day, every moment. I sleep on the couch, right by the front window, by the front door. I had a house full of teenagers the other night, so I slept on the floor. Yeah, I'm kind of old, so that didn't feel too good, but oh well.
Teenagers keep you going, though, I tell you.
I had a bunch of teenage giggling girls, which was refreshing.
Was it makeup night?
Oh no, hair dyeing night.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been there, done that. I've had 2 girls, so
yeah, I scrubbed the tub out really good.
I'll tell you what, boys are just as bad. No, mine, he wanted me to highlight his hair, and then the other day he wanted to put blue in it, and he got blue all in the sink. I'm like, gosh, they're worse than girls anymore. Boys are.
I need to do mine.
But I want to play the rest of that video, Brandi, and are you okay to watch the rest of it? And then we can talk some more. But
if you're okay with me crying some more,
you cry all you want to. We'll cry with you, Brandi. Are you with us, Christine?
Yeah,
Miss Christine, I can't even thank you enough for what I've already seen. I just, Lord, honey, you need some sleep. Thank you so much.
I'm about to get the
From
cowbell
me
out.
and our family. No cowbell.
I
Okay.
just wanted you to know how much you are
My
loved
ears
and
hurt from the other
supported.
night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you hear me, Brandi? I just want you to know that you are loved and you're supported here, and that
Yes.
you can always feel that this is a safe place. And I'm going to tell you now, if you ever need someone to vent to, get a hold of Miss Daisy, and she'll give you my phone number, and you call me anytime. And I mean that.
Christy's a good
Thank you so
person.
much.
You're
She
This
really is
was
a good
the
person.
first. This was the first YouTube channel she ever came on.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people bash you and say, "Don't be going on there, Brandy," because a lot of people says that about me now. They're like, haters.
I'm all over YouTube. That's all I do. I'm not looking for my son. I'm not doing anything. I spent 8 hours on YouTube a day. Well, you do know I work 8 hours a day, plus have a full, I have a family, I have a full-time job, and I went
And a
back to work
toddler.
finally full-time about 3 weeks ago. So, excuse me if I take a moment and I don't lie about what I'm doing. So,
Right. It ain't none of their darn business anyway.
Well,
What you
I'm
do.
retired and I stay on YouTube and Facebook. So
No,
there you go.
uh, they're probably gonna come at you, Daisy, Brandy, and say, "Oh, don't be going on that channel. That channel is not good. They don't have facts." I never came here to claim that I'm a detective or a law enforcement. This
Yeah.
is a talk
Discussion.
channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a discussion channel.
exactly. And if
I
go ahead, Brandy.
I don't sleep, so I see and hear a lot of things, and I know where my heart goes. So you've always treated me, Michael, and our family with respect and kindness, and I'm not going, other things. That's not my business. But when it comes to Michael, you have always been respectful and kind, and I'm never going to discredit that. So thank you. So
Oh, thank
any
you.
of the other business, that's not my focus. I'm not. I don't have time for that. So I will just
Right.
disregard. So
Yes. Absolutely.
so
Thank
there
you
is
so
to
much.
it, in my opinion.
I appreciate that so
Y'all
much.
YouTubers, creators, please share Michael's video so we can keep his face out there. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm going to play this here, the rest of it, so we can see it because Christine did work so hard
Are
on
you
it.
going to play the sunshine one or no?
I didn't play that one. I'm just finishing up this one here
Okay.
because if I play the sunshine one, I'll get a claim on it.
Yeah. Well, Brandi, when you get a chance, if you would watch the first one,
Put two out there.
the first one,
The first part of this one.
no, the first video, it's
She's got
got
two
actual
videos.
singing to it, and it's playing "You Are My Sunshine" on there. We couldn't play it on this one because the
Yeah.
copyright stuff. But if you want to watch that one later when it's quiet in the house and you really want to, connect with Monkey, please watch that. I mean, that one was just for you.
Okay. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. And you call me anytime if you need to talk or vent, or I mean, I don't care if you cuss. I cuss too sometimes. You just need somebody, and I know I'm all the way across the country, but just get a hold of Miss Daisy and she'll give you my number, and doesn't matter. I'll help you through it. We'll all help you through it. So you're not by yourself, which I'm sure you already know that.
Thank you.
And we'll talk some more after I will play the rest of this, okay? Here we go.
Since day one, constantly climbing, just going all the time, nonstop. And even when he was born, he was trying to roll over at 4 days. So it's like, oh my gosh, he's just a little monkey, and it is stuck with him the entire time. I'm here to talk about Michael. I want people to hear about him and hear about his story. I want him home.
He's missing. He's gone.
Yeah. He went
How long
missing.
has it been now?
171 days.
July 27th was the date?
Yep.
2021?
Correct.
You're in Fruitland, Idaho.
Yes.
Your little 5-year-old boy has been missing, as you said, for a very long time, since July 27th.
Let the blue light signal shine a light for Monkey. Show him the way back to family. When his nightmare started, he was innocent and free. Now he's somewhere where he shouldn't be. Show him the way back to family.
We miss you so much. And we love you. And we won't stop fighting until you're home. You'll be home soon, buddy. Mama loves you, baby. Sissy loves you. Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
All right, time for bed now.
But I still want to look at some stars. I like looking at the moon.
Christine, that's beautiful. Thank you, Christine, for that.
You're welcome.
Are you okay?
It just makes me sad for Brandi and Michael and everybody. It just makes me sad for Brandi and Michael and everybody.
Wait, hang on. I was wondering what that was. Sorry, guys. Are you there, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what I was doing. Christine, you did a great job. Are you okay, Brandi?
Thank you. You're welcome.
She did a beautiful job. And Brandi, if you ever want to just come up here and vent, And if you ever just get mad and you just want to vent, you're welcome up here because we do it all the time up here. We really do.
Especially her and Jinkies.
We fight, but we do. And you are most welcome up here anytime. Just to get mad and scream at the world. I'll ring the cowbell. We can. I'm just kidding. But yeah, because we all have those days where we want to just scream, and I know you have.
But Brandi, please watch the first one I did. This one is just for YouTube, just so that I don't get a copyright strike. But that first one, I really want you to watch it.
Oh, how do I? Where do I find it, honey? It's on your channel, or
Yeah. It's her name is. I'll put it out here.
Or you could just send her the link.
Yeah, I'll put the link out here, or I'll send her it too. She's got 5.
Thank you, guys.
And then we'll put the link out here.
I hope this helps, and I hope it touches whoever's got Monkey's heart.
I want to see it, but how do you get strike if you're using
I've got music on there that's I guess it's not approved by YouTube.
And it really doesn't hurt you unless you're monetized. And then if you're monetized, they usually don't strike you, but like it'll take all your ads and all that from you and stuff.
And I'm not monetized, so I don't care. That's why I put
when
it on
when I do my lives, like driving down the road, I can't play the music, or I can say I don't own the rights to this music, and then I start my live.
Brandi, are there times that you just can't be alone because your thoughts are too much?
Yes.
Because I had a friend that lost her son in a motorcycle wreck, and she told me that she couldn't even drive down the road by herself because her thoughts was too much.
I didn't drive for almost 3 months, I think. I finally went back to work, just trying to do something. We have a family to support. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Let alone leaving our neighborhood, our town, our trauma counselor. We had a person that would come and actually get us because neither of us could drive. We walked. We walked. We just walked fields. We walked neighborhoods. We walked everything and just kept walking. That's all we've done for almost a year. Days, nights, and trying to make sure to keep all of the other kids' lives as well as we could.
Right.
Brandi, when you go walking, do you holler for Monkey?
I do.
That's good.
A couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine that I have acquired, her sister lives in the area and was out here that night searching, and she came here from about 45 minutes away to help look the night Michael was missing. and they were out past 4 a.m.
Wow.
Just everybody's screaming, Michael, monkey. Everybody was screaming Michael when I got home, and I started screaming monkey.
Yeah.
So
If that helps you, do it.
Mhm.
Do it, yes. Don't stop.
Whatever you have to do that helps you, do it. Even if you have to get up in the middle of the night and go look for him, if that would
it
make you
does. I know he's not here, but it just, what if? Who
right.
knows? What if?
Do you have
What if?
grocery stores near you?
Not by where we live.
But you
We've
put
got
flyers in the grocery stores and gas stations?
every single one in every area, every single store, small business. People have them in their windows, in their houses, their vehicles, everywhere.
And what if whoever has him decides, they're going to drop him off close
Right.
to your house?
That's what I thought too.
Well, I'm right here.
That's right. And I can understand the urge for you to want to go and look every time.
Like I said, whatever you can do that'll ease your heart and make you feel like you're doing
Like I got to do something.
Yeah. I would be the same way. I would be out looking.
I'm so tired of hearing and saying that we haven't done anything for ourselves. I'm just.
Oh, people are just so mean.
Yeah, and you know what? And anybody that wants to come and search help, and okay, well, I will walk every inch, every step. I've done it with the FBI. I didn't. We've continuously done it. It's almost a year, and we've walked every inch of this town, every inch of this field. I've driven down the dirt roads. I've driven down the farm roads, and I apologize to the farmers, and they tell me that, we're not going to tell you no because we know who you are. And not even 3 weeks ago, I was. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
A farmer was out in the alfalfa field, and they were plowing the fields and getting ready to plant and everything, and the corn crops are coming up, and I'm going to walk right now, actually, to get off here, because and he told me, he was like, honey, I've been through every inch of this field. I have not seen a single sign. And I'm like, what do I do? And he told me that he's never going to be upset with me. Just not to disturb too much of the crops.
Right. You do what you got to do, Brandi.
I pray for you, and I pray for Michael, and I pray for all the other kids that are missing every single night. And I've lost a child.
I pray
too,
for every.
but it's nothing like what you've got. Your strength is amazing because
I spend hours in the middle of my street, looking down the road, looking through the field every night. I do it every day. There are days that are worse than others.
I'll tell you what, if I lived next to you or by you, we would be walking every day together and looking for him.
Me too. Me too.
Me too.
And we'd have the Goose Squad with us. We'd all go with
And we are fierce, let me just tell you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've done it,
When we're
so
not crying.
I know there's no way, there's no wrong way of rallying. However you feel, there's just no wrong way of rallying. Just put his name out there.
Yes, please.
His little cute face.
See his beautiful face, please. See his beautiful face. You can't mistake those eyes. You can't mistake that beautiful nose. His little draw chin. You can't.
He's got your chin.
He does.
Yes.
And your smile.
I love that picture.
I love that first of that picture where he's looking down, but you can still see his eyes.
Oh, okay. So that picture. We were at Denny's.
Thank you, Mr. J. Go ahead.
The kids love to go to Denny's. It was our Sunday treat. We would go and have a family brunch or dinner or something, just go out to a restaurant. And they love Denny's because they could get, either burgers or they could get pancakes or they get both, whatever. And, well, they're all rowdy.
Yeah.
And she doesn't work there anymore, but she actually came by here probably about 2 months ago, figured out where we lived, and remembered when Monkey was actually in a high chair. She had been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
And she was always so sweet and so kind, and she came by and brought some goodies for the kids, and we talked about when Monkey was Buggy's age, and that was our sit down place. And so that picture with his eyes, there's a picture of him and Sissy, and there's a video too of him in blue.
If y'all want a picture of Michael, you can grab one and have it printed at Walmart to put on your car.
You can go to the Fruitland community page, and there's different flyers up there. Yes, please. Just put his face everywhere.
I don't know how you find the strength, because I'm sure you find yourself trying to comfort everybody else who's upset.
I do want to put this out here, Brandi. Don't let the devil lie to you. You will see him again, one way or the other. Mm-hmm. You will see him again.
I know I will.
Hope, maybe not here on earth, but you will see him again. I promise you that. And I'm not saying that he's, anything, but don't let the devil put that in your mind that you will never see his face again, because you will, one way or the other, see him. But I do believe he's very much alive, Brandi.
We share a heart. We share a heart. I know he can feel my heart. I know he can feel all of our hearts. And
he wants you as much as you need him.
Yes.
A mother knows when their child is gone, and you don't feel that, do you, Brandi?
No, not in the slightest. My baby is, I'm going to get him. I'm going to find him. I'm going to get him home. I'm coming for him. And I need him to feel my strength and know that I am coming for him, and I will find him, and I'm not going to give up. And whoever has him, if you're listening, he is my baby.
Michael is my son. Monkey is my baby, and he is coming home where his family loves him and where he belongs, where he's loved and cherished and missed, and he is coming home, and that's all there is to it. So if you're listening to this and you hear me, just know I will never give up. I will not stop until I find Michael Joseph Vaughan. Monkey, you hear me? I'm coming, baby. I'm gonna find you. I promise. I promise, baby. I promise. You are coming home. So if you're listening to me, you hear me now, and I am coming to get my son.
Absolutely.
That's all there is to it.
I think
Amen.
it's time for you to go back on TV, Brandi.
Amen. If Dr. Phil ever tried to get a hold of you, Brandi?
Yeah, that's back and forth in the works right now.
Aggravate the far out of him. If you have to aggravate the far out of them, aggravate the far out of them. Who cares what they think? The most important thing is getting his name out here, getting his picture out here.
I love you. I love you. What are you doing? I love you most. I love you most. That's not a word. Darn it. I'm trying to be outside, but so the kids don't hear me.
I love your
By
strength.
in bed, but my oldest son, he's very empathetic. And when he hears me upset, he always tries to make sure I'm okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It's okay.
He's just trying to protect his mama.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we all can email Dr. Phil.
Have you tried to go back on Chris McDonough?
I have been in contact with Chris. We've talked about a few things, and with work schedules, because I believe Tyler and I are going to sit down with Chris. So
good.
Yeah,
Chris has got a lot of strings he can pull.
Chris is amazing. He's been so helpful with so many things. Him and Josh as well.
Yeah.
I would also try to get a hold of Dave Radar.
Oh, from
Echo Search.
Yeah.
Yes, that name has been brought up before.
So, Brandi, I don't think a lot of people know this, and they actually flew in special dogs to help search for Monkey, right?
Yes, 11 different dogs.
Your police are amazing there.
They are incredible.
Can you tell everybody exactly what they brought in and what they did? Because when I heard what they did, I thought this is how everyone, all the law enforcement, when there's a missing child, what they should do. I mean, your police were 100% amazing. I was totally floored at the efforts that they put forth for Michael.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Let's see. Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue was here. Please forgive me on my times. I could be incorrect. No, I did not keep. I wasn't looking at my phone. I know when the sun set.
Don't worry about the times.
But I want to say they brought in human trackers and dog trackers by 10:30 and 11:30 that night. EMTs, the helicopter from the hospital that flies from here to Boise. They had that helicopter out flying. They had drones. The entire community. We were through the entire town, the fields. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Where am I at? All right, 10:30, 11:30. As well as we're working with law enforcement. Our yard is full of people.
They were out 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, weren't they? They didn't
Yes.
stop until the sun went down.
No, it didn't stop. People were out putting their kids on bikes and strollers and screaming Monkey and Michael. And
And
That's
how
awesome. That is
I
how
want
it
to
happened.
say,
That's
I
how it
want to
happened
say
to my daughter.
it was about 11:30 that they kind of asked community members to scale back from the fields so they could take dogs out. Gave them stuff for scent for Michael, and then they had human trackers here. They went through our home, they went through the backyard, they found some things in the backyard, and they were like, okay, what are these tracks? And established, this Lego prints for Monkey. Through the fields, all through the night. Like, the helicopter was up, and then the next morning,
They searched irrigation, right? And they had divers.
they drained the irrigation canals, and there's one really close to our house. They had got that one down. That one had been searched. Michael's scent was never picked up in the field or over there by that canal. And
I mean, as far as that's good that he didn't get nowhere near that canal. What I meant.
And that canal, the way it drains, it drains into a metal grating. It has steel bars. So if he would have demised there, God, I've seen that. He would have been caught.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but his scent was never picked up there.
All your neighbors cooperated and let them go through their homes?
Many times.
Yeah. So they've done that place, they flipped that thing, the whole area over time and time again.
Yes. And even weeks after, even 2 weeks after Michael had been missing, they re-swept the entire neighborhood and all of the houses, and every door was open.
Are they still looking for that white car?
Yes. I may have misunderstood. I'm not going to go into depth in that, but yes, they are still looking for the owner of that white Honda Pilot to speak with them.
Yeah, only say what you're comfortable saying.
Yeah.
And that's, yes, they still need to speak with that person.
So if you're out there listening, please come forward and go speak to law enforcement.
Please.
Take Monkey to the hospital or the police station. You can't keep him. He's not yours.
No. I know he wants to be home.
Just do the right thing. If any time in your life that you want to do that you feel the need to do the right thing, now is the time. The person who has Monkey. Just
Daisy,
do the right thing once.
God, I see this picture and I just want to hug him and kiss him and pick him up so.
Yeah. Do you want me to take it down, Brandi? Is it upsetting
No.
you?
No, I just love looking at him because I want to hold him.
I know.
That tank top, actually, I gave to the FBI because
Oh,
I had just done laundry the day before Monkey went missing, and he had 2 shirts that the FBI have, and that's one of them. He loves that tank top.
Now, wouldn't they need something like that he like wore, like a pair of shoes that they could
Hmm.
get his scent from?
Yep, they do.
Mm-hmm.
so did he have Minecraft shoes on? Is that what she's talking about? Like it
No,
had. Oh,
no, he had blue flip flops. They're the people say thongs, and they don't have backs on them. They're dark blue. They're size 11. I got him at work 3 days before he went missing. And actually, there is a size 11 sticker still sticking under the heel.
oh,
So, because he was always trying to put on my flip flops, and I thought he was going to break his damn ankles. So, uh, I seen him at work, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, perfect."
oh. He's so precious. You just want to, you do want to just grab him up and hug him in this picture. He's just so cute.
He is.
If y'all hear something sound like it's dying in the background, I got my daughter's husky here while she goes on vacation. And if you've ever heard of the husky squall, it's storming right now, and
So
she
they're
gets upset,
howling.
and she sounds like somebody's killing her in there. But it's just, if you know huskies, they squall.
Oh,
So,
you got our storm.
huh?
You got our storm.
Yeah, yeah, we're getting. I see lightning and stuff, and when she starts squalling, I know that it's getting ready to. So if you hear that in the background, I can't help it. It's a husky. You can't control them. They squall like that in the background. Um,
That's
but
funny because my son had a husky and I taught him how to howl. It was so crazy.
So we've had these lights up.
oh yeah,
Our
blue.
whole house, everything's blue,
Oh, I heard
and
you.
sorry,
Go ahead, Brandy.
these are the snapdragons me and Monkey planted last May, and we only planted one, just one, and waiting for him to bloom.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, I love the
And
blue lights.
My car's name is Blue.
his favorite, when we go camping and stuff, we had to get him a light, you know, to keep
Hmm.
him company and stuff in the tent. And that's
Aw.
his truck light.
Oh, that's his little light.
We've been keeping it on.
Until he comes home.
Yep, keeping all the lights on for him.
Oh, bless his heart. Let me put his picture back up here that you love. He's so cute. Um, Sunshine's posted in the description of what he was in when he went missing. Um,
I want to state this right now. I don't
uh-huh.
know who stated that Tyler said Michael was wearing a red shirt or his level up his favorite red shirt, which is kept in my pillowcase on the couch. Um,
Mike, Minecraft shirt, black boxer briefs with lime green stitching, size
Brandy,
11. Still have stickers on the heel of the flip flop
correct.
sandal. Last seen around Fruitland, Idaho.
Yes.
Sunshine's on it.
So I
Yes.
don't know who has brought up saying that Tyler ever said that Michael was wearing a red shirt. I asked him the other night if he ever stated that. No, that is BS. So
Yeah, people just make up random stuff just to be making. I've never seen so much liars in my life. People just making up stuff, as I have since I've been on YouTube. I mean, there's just a lot of people that makes up a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pinocchios walking around.
Definitely, there definitely is. I was
I
gonna
will,
ask. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I will say for a fact that I know because I've gone through every single bit of article on Michael's clothing, and I know what is missing.
Right.
I have it all.
You
So
never got rid of it, have you?
no,
Never.
ma'am.
No.
No. Everything is waiting for him to come home.
Yes.
I know it's gonna be a bit bigger, but I've even I'm buying toys, and he's all his Christmas presents are waiting, his Easter basket,
Oh.
all
I would bet that you feel when you want to be close to him, you go and get in around his things, don't you?
I do. I have a tremendous amount of laundry to go through, of stuff that everybody's doesn't wear or is too small for, or for kids.
Yeah.
And teenage girls, oh my God, I don't know how they accumulate so many clothes.
I know. That's true. Do you ever just lay in his bed and sleep at night?
I've cuddled a few times in there. But his bed is still the same. Like, his pillows, his stuffies. Buggy climbs in there. When we got the buttons from the Kyron Harmon Foundation that they made for Michael, she dumped them all out in Monkey's bed and cuddled up with his favorite Minecraft octopus. And I was like, and went to sleep. And he has a Paw Patrol bed, and
Oh.
Oh my God. So does my grandson.
And Brandi, don't never let nobody tell you that you have to do this and do that. You do what you want to do when it comes to that kind of stuff,
I'm not doing anything. He's going to come home to everything he has, and he's going to come home to a lot more that he's hasn't gotten to see yet. So, he's got a lot of Christmas presents to open. Yeah, he's got a lot of things that's waiting for him, and the most important thing is his family. Like, the stuff don't matter, but I'm not gonna not include him just because he's not here at the moment. So that's Santa came for him and filled his stocking. His stocking's full. Easter basket is waiting. And I'm trying to figure out his birthday, and he's gonna be home before his birthday. I pray to God he's.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And is there anything special, that you want us to do for him for his birthday if he's not got home yet? Or have you planned anything or
I'm gonna sit down and talk with Tyler about it. I don't know what to do because I can't even think about it. I'm counting the days, and I'm sitting outside still, like Please, somebody, please, just, I want him to walk up. I want to see him. I want to grab him. I want to run down the street. I want to do whatever I can. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Talk to God.
Yes.
I try.
When you're walking down that street,
because He's with you and He hears you.
when you're walking down that street, just talk to Him.
I talk to him nonstop. Tyler and I,
Start your prayer out with rebuking the devil.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, because he will try to put those thoughts in your mind, crazy thoughts. But go ahead and finish. We didn't mean to interrupt you, Brandi. Go ahead.
Oh, no, my friend. I'm sorry. I am jabbering. I'm sorry. It's my baby, though, and I can talk for my entire life about him. All my babies. I can.
Yeah. But God created him. He gave him to you. He gave him life. He breathed life in him. And He can bring him home. And I know that you may feel angry at him right now, but you need to talk to him and tell him, ask him in Jesus' name how and what to do to find your baby. And He'll show you.
Yeah, don't be angry at God. I can tell you by experience that the devil will want you to do that, to blame God for this, but don't do that. Always praise Him, because the devil's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
I've had my back and forth with God, and I completely understand what you guys are saying wholeheartedly.
But just because you're mad at him doesn't mean that you don't talk to him, because throughout the Bible, lots and lots of saints were mad at God, but they still continued to talk to him. And He led them in the right direction and He helped them. And that's what He can do for you and Tyler.
My mom sent Tyler and I something, which was, she sent us a silver cross that says God loves you.
Mm-hmm.
And we both just broke and cried. And there's the negative thoughts. Well, if God loved us so much, why would they take one of the things we love more than ourselves in this world away from us?
Right.
I think the same way, Brandi. But you know what? I think heaven needed an angel, and He got two of mine. So, but I'm still angry. I'm not angry at him. I'm angry at the person who did that to my daughter. I'm not angry at him for my son dying because of his seizures. I never blamed God one time for what happened.
But don't give up on God either, because He can help you bring this baby home.
Agree. We have to have faith. Never give up hope.
And even if you yell at him, He's okay with you yelling at him.
He's heard me a couple times.
That's what I was just getting ready to say is, just like with your kids, you have 4 children, right?
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
love them all the same? Or do you have the relationship with them all the same? You have different relationships with, like, I have 3 boys and I had a daughter and she didn't make it. I had a relationship with my 3 boys I love them the same, but my relationship with them are all different because they're not the same person, right? That's the
Yes.
same thing with God. Your relationship with God is not going to be the same relationship as I have with God, or Daisy has with God, or Robin has with God. Your relationship is going to be different, and it's okay to be different. It doesn't have to be the same, just like with your children, because we're all God's children. And our relationship with God is going to be different than each person that's standing next to each other. Does that make sense?
That
And
makes
so
so
if
much
you've
sense.
got to talk to him and you've got to say, then do it. Because when you get to a quiet place, he will answer you in your heart.
And you need to cry out to him and ask him, God, if you're hearing me, call out to Jesus. Say, Jesus, bring my baby home. You said, if I ask in your name, it shall be done. Bring my baby home. You have to call out to him and ask him. You
Yeah.
have to do that. Because ultimately, he's in God's hands. God's in control. No matter what, he is in God's hands. This baby is. And he can bring him home for you. But
Yeah.
you have to cry out to him and tell him, Jesus, quote your Bible quote.
He needs
Quote
to bring
your
him back.
quote his promises to him.
Mm-hmm. Scripture. Yep. King David, when he called out to God, God listened to him because he cried out to God and reached out to him. He didn't turn away where King Saul turned away from God and ran away from God instead of putting his sackcloth on, falling to the ground and begging God for forgiveness or help. King David did that, and that's why he was one of the most glorious kings to ever walk the earth, and in heaven too. So when God makes promises, you have to ask him. You have to cry out and ask him. Even if you have to yell at him, he's okay with that. Because he, not the person that has your child, but him has your child. God has your child in his hands. And no matter if the person likes it that has the baby or not, God will find a way to bring him home to you. Because you cried out to him and you asked him.
I just see this picture and I stare into his beautiful eyes and I send my heart, all of my heart.
Yes. He's so precious. Let me
Hear
post
me,
the.
monkey. Hear me, monkey. I'm not ever gonna give up. I'm gonna get you, baby. I'm gonna find you. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else. God, you can hear my heart and hear my love and know that protect him, please, because I am coming for him. I am fierce on earth, and I will not stop until I bring my baby home.
Yes. In Jesus' name, put your warrior angels over him and bring him home, Lord. You said where two or
Please,
more
Lord.
gathered in your name, you are there. And I know you hear us and you're listening. Please help this mother, this father, and this family and bring him home. Let somebody see this that knows where Monkey is. You have your way of working it out, Lord. Please do this. Bring this baby home for this mother, please. In Jesus' name, amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Amen. And maybe God will touch this person's heart. You just never know.
I am praying that if I keep speaking, that they can hear my heart and how much I love Michael and how much our entire family wants him home, that they will have it in their heart to let him come home. Please.
And the more you go out there and you say Michael's name on any kind of social media, any kind of television, any kind of, if you're out of the grocery store, somebody who knows where he is going to hear you. They're going to. They're going to.
I'm
And
trying.
maybe they'll grow a conscience and decide this is enough. If you want your heart free, if they want their heart free, they're going to have to do the right thing and bring Monkey back home.
Monkey, if you can hear me, baby, please. Mommy and Daddy, we're doing everything. We're trying. Please. We're coming for you. And if you have Monkey, if you have Michael, please listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Know that he wants to be here and he wants to be home. Please. We are begging. It's been so long and it's been way too long. Please just, Monkey, I love you. Please come home.
Absolutely.
I know God's going to touch this person's heart and he is going to free his heart of any guilt as soon as he drops Monkey back off and returns him safely to you. This person's heart will be free. But until then, he's going to always have that guilt. If you want to set your soul free, you're going to have to do the right thing.
I even said, and I will say it again, I will forgive you. I will forgive you. Please let him come home. Please. I will forgive. Just, please. That's all I'm asking. Just let him come home.
Yes. Yes, and and you can make this right. You have a chance to make this wrong right by dropping him off.
Yep.
No questions asked. Just take him and watch him go into a store and tell him who his name is. Fill out a card, hand it to Monkey, tell him to go give it to the cashier, and or take him to a police station and watch him go up the steps and send him inside the police station and fill out a card with his name on it. Whatever you have to do, bring him home, because this life is not worth hurting this family or hurting a child. You will have to pay one day for what you do.
Yeah.
And you want to make this right. Bring this baby home to his family. We beg you, as Bojangles said, we beg you. Make this wrong right.
Yep.
You
That's
will
the
be
only thing we
judged
can do
if
it.
you hurt this baby. You will be judged. Once you go back, you once you do something bad, you can't never go back. This is a time to make this right. And
Yep.
you can make this right. Drop this baby off, fill out a card with his name on it, send him in the store, send him in a hospital, send him anywhere, and watch him safely go inside and tell him to give it to the first person that he comes in contact with. But do the right thing and send this baby home.
And Monkey's capable of doing that, right?
Oh, he knows. He knows who he is. He knows he lives in Fruitland, Idaho. He doesn't quite know his address. nor phone numbers. We were working on all of that. But he knows. He lives in Idaho.
So if someone fills out a card and hands him the card and drops him off, let's say at the grocery store, and tells him to go to a cashier and hand it to him, would he be able to follow those directions?
He knows his full name. He knows his nickname. And his, he knows his nickname better than anything, but he knows his full name. And he knows that he lives in Fruitland, Idaho. And he knows that he lives in the United States. We had to work on that because he thought when we went to Oregon that he was in a different country. So we were learning that.
It felt like it was a different country to him.
Yeah. But he knows that he lives in Fruitland, Idaho. And he knows his full name.
And he's able to follow directions if this person did that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you heard that. His mother said that he is able to follow your directions, fill out a card for him, hand it to him, send him into wherever you feel comfortable sending him into, grocery store, hospital, police station. Tell him to go to the cashier or a nurse or wherever a worker is that you're dropping him off, and ask him to hand them the card that you filled out for him and drive away.
Please just.
You will most likely not be caught, and Monkey will be home safe, and that's the only way that you're going to make this right, because you were always going to have a condemned soul until you do the right thing. So this is your out. His birthday's coming up, and his mother and his father and his siblings need him to come home. So please do the right thing. If you've never done anything right in your life, now's the time to be able to do something right. Please. Do what she's asking you to do.
God, please.
You can do it. Whoever it is, you can do it. Whoever has got him, you can do it. Be brave enough to do it. Do the right thing. We know you've got to have a conscience. You've got to have some kind of empathy for this family and for this child, or for something. Please just do the right thing. Because if you don't, you're always going to be hunted down, and that's for sure.
Please just let our baby come home. Please help our baby come home. If you have him, you have a heart.
Mm-hmm.
You still have a heart. And he has the biggest heart I've ever seen. And let him come back to where he's loved and cherished and he belongs. And he's loved by so many. So please, I will forgive you. Please let him come home. So if you see this, he knows his name. He knows who he is. He knows where he lives. Just let him go. Please. That's all I'm asking. That's it.
And there was a birthday party going on that day he went missing, right? So there was strange people in that neighborhood that day, right?
Correct.
Did they go through all the birthday party people to see who all was there? Or?
Yeah, they went through everybody.
They did. Mm. Did the any of the cameras pick up just that strange car, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of information that I can't go into detail about, but
Yeah.
That's very.
Don't say anything you can't say.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't
Yeah.
want to mess
Don't
up
say
anything.
Yeah, no. If anybody was in the area, in our area of Southwest 9th, Southwest 8th Street at between 6:20 to 7:30, please come forward if you haven't, please.
Yeah. Somebody out there knows something.
Oh, yeah. And somebody out there has seen something and haven't said anything yet.
I agree.
And if you have seen something and you're fearful, God will protect you. The police department will protect you. Just please, please do what you have to do to bring this baby home safely. Brandi, I wish I had a bigger following so we could get it out to more people. But, you know,
Thank you for letting me speak and talk. I'm sorry.
Well, God is going to guide the right people to hear this. It's up here for a reason. And I'm telling you, I usually don't go on this little sleep. So it's not my strength. It's something else. It's somebody else's strength. It's not mine.
Yes, absolutely. It is. And maybe, go ahead, Brandi. Sorry.
I am here. There's a. We've had.
Wow.
Our blue lights.
That's gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
Our whole house is lit up constantly, and Monkey, your lights are up, baby. We're waiting for you.
Got the blue house, the lit up blue house.
He would probably love that, Brandi, wouldn't he? To see that all lit up like that.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
That glow is gorgeous.
Yeah.
The neighborhoods, street lights are blue.
Wow.
I bet the neighbors are devastated too, ain't they?
They are.
Especially the ones that seen him and just didn't.
Yeah, I hold no grudges.
Yeah. Yeah.
How could they know?
No.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you guys this because the sun went down, or is almost down. Watching it go over the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
That is gorgeous.
There it is. How pretty it is. I don't mean to highlight you because I know you don't like probably being like highlighted like that, but I just wanted to show everybody the lights. It's really kind of peaceful out tonight, ain't it? There at your house.
The storm went through. The clouds are getting black again, so. And I hear Buggy and Daddy running around, so I should give him a break because he worked a long day. So.
Yeah. Well, I thank you so much for coming up tonight and putting his name out. And you come in our chat anytime. Anytime you want to come up, we're going to keep putting his name out there. And keep, keep on trucking there, keep our prayers. And
tell Tyler that he's in our prayers too. I know a lot of you do a lot of the talking for the family, and I know he's got to be hurting too. Just let him know that he has our support too, and that we pray for him as well, because we know the whole family's hurting.
Yeah, he is. It's hard for him to, after everything that's happened, and he was speaking for a minute, and I went into Twitter or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell
Yeah.
him don't pay them people no mind. People
No.
will twist things, and
No
you
devil.
guys, that's right, and you guys know the truth, so that's all that matters. You can't
And
control
God
what
Exactly.
knows
people
the truth.
do, only what you do.
Yep.
And
People
he's
are
in our prayers too.
going to
God,
hate what?
law enforcement, the FBI, they all know the truth. So,
That's it.
Yes.
you know
That's all
what
that
we're
matters
going to
too.
do? We're going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to support other families that are
Yes.
going through similar situations. And you know what? We're going to bring Michael home. Um,
Absolutely.
he he's my strength right now,
Yes. Yes,
and all my
absolutely.
littles, all my babies.
Yes.
Mm.
And
So
Brandy, don't forget to talk to God. Please.
we talk
Yeah.
every night.
All right, there you go.
We
There
talk
you
every night.
Oh. Is there anything else that you might want to say before you leave us?
Be kind to one another. Remember, every single person is different, and every single person goes through different things. Different.
Yeah.
Be kind. Take a step back. Walk a second. Try to walk a second in that person's shoes, and if you could possibly feel that pain. I pray you don't have to. Just take time. Take
It
time
doesn't
and
cost anything to be kind.
be kind. Please
Hmm.
take a step back. Everybody has their opinions. Everybody has their thoughts. Um,
Absolutely.
there are a lot of broken hearts in this world, and there are a lot of broken people.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we can do is help.
Yep.
We can help. So
And through Monkey already, he could help save other children as well.
mhm,
That's the good part of it.
we have to help all of our missing children, missing family members, all of them. So remember to be kind. So
Yes.
take a
And I have
breath.
to say, Brandy, I'm not been the nicest to the Wells, and I know I feel guilty about that. But Brandy, there's a huge difference between you and them, and I know that you probably don't want to go there, but I'm going to be nicer. I'm going to be. I'm going to try to be nicer. I promise. Because
I
you're a
will
great
keep
example.
my tongue held on that aspect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just remember, every heart is hurting, and
Right. I agree that 100%. There's no doubt. Did you know that Candace cried out about you one time? Um, it was when they came out and they was looking for Summer this last time, and she said that the police worked with you, but wouldn't work with her, and she started crying. Did you see that? So she knows about you.
yeah, no, I've sent my love and prayers to her and her family and everything. I'm back and forth. I no, I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah.
But I really
You
felt
feel
sorry
that?
for her because Maybe she just don't know how to reach out to the law enforcement or something.
Well, you know what? If
I know it's hard for you because I know you want to not.
she would, I will say this, if she would like some advice on speaking with law enforcement, I will talk with her. How about that?
There you
And I
go.
will say that publicly.
Okay. Okay, because maybe she does need somebody that's been in that is in that situation right now to talk to.
Right. If she doesn't have someone to help her and not have alter I can't even say the word right now.
Ulterior motives.
Motives, yes.
Yes. I
Because they didn't even tell her. Like we had a woman come in and chat telling us that they texted her and told her about it, and I felt bad for her that night because she started crying and she's like, "Well, the law enforcement works with Monkey's mom. Why won't they talk to me?" You know.
right. Well, I'm an asshole. And oh yeah, I
Well,
said
you
that.
got to be
Sorry.
with your
Sorry, Miss
child.
Daisy.
You
No,
probably don't leave them
you guys
alone,
don't
do
need
you?
to worry. I've pressed enough for both of us the last week. But the thing is, and I sent her a message on her thing, but she probably didn't get it. I said, you have to be your baby's advocate because if you don't, she doesn't have one.
Right.
That's right.
That's a fact.
She's the only mother.
You got to
She's
be there front and center. And if she would like to talk,
yeah. Well,
I would
maybe
like, you know, my suggestion would be work with your law enforcement, work with your local and law enforcement, love, and just put yourself out there. Like seriously, be there in their front doorstep every damn day.
hmm
That's
get out there and search like you did. That's what she needs to do. Like when they have a
that
search, go down there and see what the butt's going on.
yeah. I've done that so many times continuously, and I will be right there for every search. Anybody that wants to, who are um, saying they want to come search here, I'm not suggesting not, and I'm not saying not to. I never have. I just didn't want anybody's time to be wasted because there has been so many searches that have been done by so many agencies and everything, as well as our family.
Right.
And I still do.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Candace, I will tell you, love, that get up. I know it hurts, and it hurts like the son of a bitch. There's no, there's no words to say because everybody's different. But if I can help you figure out things with the police, then let me know what I can do.
Absolutely. That's
So,
the thing. Yeah.
um, I pray for Summer. I pray for Monkey. I pray for Harmony. I pray for
Yeah.
Boys. I pray all of them, every single one. And I'm going to
Right.
bring my son home. And that's all there is to it. And That's it.
You got a whole bunch of love in here right now, Miss Brandy. So many people are praying for you and your family and for Monkey. Um, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live tonight. And what I do want
It's
to
been way too long. The sun went down.
I do want to
Poor
end it with
Tyler.
Christina's video again. Is it okay if I play it again, Brandy?
Yes, please. I gotta
I'm
show
gonna
Ty.
Okay. I'm going to end this live tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, everybody. Please pray. Keep Monkey's little face out here. Keep talking about him. Get posters. Put out flyers about him. And let's keep his little name out here. I'm going to play this video again that Christina made. And thank you, everybody. And I'll see you Monday. I won't be back tomorrow, but I will see you Monday. Thank you, everybody. Brandy will be praying for you. Thank you, Christine. God bless everybody and good night. I'm going to be playing this video again, okay? It's kind of long. I'm going to play the whole thing, but we want to go ahead and do this. Let me see. I got to find it again because that's the wrong video. But I did want to end this playing that video, okay? So here we go. Let me find it right quick. And we will play it for Miss Brandy. Christine did a great job on it. And hang on just a second. Let me put this on. Got to bring it back up again. Good night, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for supporting Miss Brandy tonight. We love each and every one of you guys. And have a blessed weekend.
I like looking at the moon. Oh, you're getting a picture of the moon? Mm-hmm. Or you're getting a video of the moon?
All right, time for bed now.
But I still want to look at some stars. How about if we do a line of a pattern with the stars and maybe we can shape something? What is that called?
Astrology.
Astrology, right. So let's do astrology.
You are silly. Silly.
When the cameras are off, we will shut our phones off, and you guys are at home. How does it affect you guys?
It hurts. You know what? I have 2 teenagers, and about a week ago, my oldest had a friend over, and they were on YouTube. They're 15, and someone sitting there lying and bashing our family. And I've never heard my daughter cry so hard.
Oh my God.
She was on her hands and knees screaming for her brother and screaming because people are cruel and they hear things at school that parents say, because everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. But we're human. We're people. We have a family. We miss our son. I will never not be able to hear those sobs and cries for the rest of my life. I will hear them in my head for the rest of my life. Just the same as the night when Michael went missing and it was 4 a.m. and I told her that she really needed to get some sleep. And she just cried and cried and cried. They need to realize that.
And she's precious. You remember you had her on here, and she's so sweet, and she just loves her mommy.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay positive, and we're gonna protect our children. We're gonna find better ways. We're gonna change things, because this is
Absolutely.
that's what we're gonna do. And I think there are a lot of people that have good hearts and good intentions to do those things. So we'll just be louder than the negative noise, and that's
absolutely. Well, you know, you've always got a voice here for Monkey. We're always going to be his voice over here.
Blue and red are his favorite colors, mostly blue. He loves monster trucks. Gravedigger is his favorite monster truck. He loves Spider-Man, Batman. He loves race cars. He loves cars. He loves trucks. Anything that goes. He loves pepperoni pizza, macaroni and cheese, and it has to be the Velveeta kind. It can't be the Kraft macaroni and cheese. You're kind of picky about that one. He loves Otter Pops, the Otter Pop popsicles. He could eat a whole box if I let him. And zebra cakes, the little Debbie Hostess zebra cakes. They come 2 in a pound. Oh, and ding dongs. Loves ding dongs.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry jelly, no seeds, peanut butter. Sometimes he just eat like straight bread. Just I'm like, do you want toast or? He loves being outside. He loves going camping. We like to gold prospect and go rock hounding. We did get to do one camping trip in the end of May. He got to play soccer with Dad, and we found lots of cool rocks. I've been waiting for it to warm up to finish tumbling them. I get them all polished up. He loves panning for gold. He's a fish in water. He is a swimmer. He does know how to swim, yes.
Oh, that's
great. So
like you. I think he looks just like you.
He does.
He has the bluest eyes. You know what's funny is when he was born, he had black hair.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And he had black hair, and it fell out, and it turned towhead blonde.
Oh my god.
Buggy's got the strawberry blonde. Monkey had strawberry blonde probably when he was about 2, I want to say, but he's always been super, super blonde. So.
That's what I thought. We met your daughter, your oldest daughter. She's the sweetest. Oh, she's so sweet.
It's really hard for my oldest son because Monkey and him look very similar. They do look very similar. I mean, you can tell, like, as my oldest son's gotten older, he looks like his dad for sure. But when they were younger, because Tyler and I have been together almost 8 years now. Jesus. Yeah, a while. So we've been a blended family for a long time.
Like, if you want to say something to somebody that may possibly have Monkey about bringing him home, I know you've said it before, but if they're out there maybe listening,
please let him come home. He didn't get to start kindergarten. He should have, he didn't get to be with his family for Christmas. He hasn't, he was so excited for Buggy's birthday. He could not wait for her to turn 2. Please just let him go. Let him come home. It's not fair. It's not fair that you thought you had the right to take our baby and rip our family apart. He needs us and we need him. So please, if you are listening, please let our baby come home. I'll forgive you. I will find it in my heart. As long as he's home, I will forgive you. Just let him come home.
I do not want to get hit by any of those. Did you catch that video of me?
I did.
Yeah.
Short one, did it?
Daddy, what?
Don't touch nothing else with that hand. You can only touch with this hand, okay?
Okay. Can you touch one?
Touch the pan. Can you feel how hot that is? Stay back in the stove.
It doesn't feel hot.
Yeah, but it'll get hot. Get out. Hey, stay back.
Real homemade cookies. We made real homemade
cookies.
Can you touch
Don't touch with the other hand.
Aww. I could grab one.
No, you gotta let them rest.
Aww, I gotta let the cookies rest.
Yeah, 'cause it's hot.
Mm.
Yeah, 2 left. We ta-da-da. Look, I made real cookies.
Trying to do everything I can to make sure. My goal is I want everybody in the world to see his face. I want everybody to know about him.
He hasn't been found in the water. He hasn't been found in any fields. He hasn't been found by helicopter.
You can support Michael. If you find a blue light, put it up, please.
A blue light.
Favorite color.
Front porch light. Okay. I can't imagine what you're going through, so. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm professional.
It's not unprofessional to have emotions, ma'am. I promise you.
When you're a reporter, you're taught to just stuff that down. You don't do that.
I didn't do that for a long time. Look where I am now.
Thank you. What a sweet girl. So when you woke up the next day,
I didn't.
You didn't wake up.
I didn't sleep.
You didn't sleep. When the next day came.
Yeah.
She had to force me to go to bed.
And you still didn't have your Michael. What were you feeling?
Despair, sadness. And my heart was broken. It's still broken. Fear. Pure fear. I actually, Tyler had to pick me up. I collapsed when the helicopter flew over. Because it was a nightmare. Like, this can't. I couldn't believe this is happening. I still, it's a never-ending nightmare.
Yeah.
Don't know how to answer. Because I don't know how I'm doing. I'm sad. I'm scared. I'm miserable. I'm lots of counseling. Getting through each day.
Yeah.
Families of missing children are living through hell on earth, not knowing where their baby is. And honestly, you have no idea what you would do or what you would say or how you would act. There's been so much of the, well, I would do this, I would do that. I pray that not one of those people ever has to feel in a single ounce of what we are going through on a daily basis. So and I pray that nobody ever has to. You've lived that situation or you've walked a second in that situation. Don't tell a mother or a father that you know what you would do, because you don't know what you would So just be kind and be thankful that pray that you never have to feel an ounce of this heartache or this heartbreak ever. There are some very, very, very dedicated officers, FBI agents, that they live, eat, breathe, sleep, trying to find Michael, trying to find answers. So I have this faith in them to share his story, share his picture. Everyone who just continues to be supportive. Thank everyone for you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Are you okay?
No.
And that's okay to not be okay. That was a good answer to be able to share. Is there something we can do for you?
Don't let anyone lose sight of my brother, please. That's my baby too.
We'll do our best. We'll
Thank
keep Michael out there. Okay? Right.
He has been since day one, constantly climbing, just going all the time, nonstop. And even when he was born, he was trying to roll over at 4 days. So it's like, oh my gosh, he's just a little monkey, and it is stuck with him the entire time. I'm here to talk about Michael. I want people to hear about him, hear about his story. I want him home.
He's missing. He's gone.
He went
How long
missing.
has it been now?
171 days.
July 27th was the date?
Yep,
2021?
correct.
You're in Fruitland, Idaho.
Yes.
Your little 5-year-old boy has been missing, as you said, for a very long time, since July 27th.
Let the blue light signal shine a light for Monkey. Show him the way back to family. When his nightmare started, he was innocent and free. Now he's somewhere where he shouldn't be. Show him the way back to family.
We miss you so much. And we love you. And we won't stop fighting until you're home. You'll be home soon, buddy. Mama loves you, baby. Sissy loves you. Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
All right. Time for bed now.
But I still want to look at some stars. I like looking at the moon.